Hi everybody, thank you for tuning in to my next video. I just wanted to quickly show you how you can play movies on your Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump straight into it. When you open this Kodi, you're probably gonna be at this favorite screen. What you want to do is just press left or right on the remote and scroll to movies. Now when you go to movies, what I'm going to show you in this video, it will work with Disheet, it'll work with Exodus, it'll work with this one, it'll work with this one, and it'll work with this one as well, just so you can see them. This one's Incursion, then you got Uranus, then you got Yoda. So all of them will work, and they're just about the same sort of a thing. But just bear in mind, if you can't find your movie or your TV program in this one, then you can search in this one. And if you can't find it in this one, search in this one. And if you can't find this one, search in this one. And if it's not in here, it'll definitely be in here. Basically, they all have different streaming servers. So if you do find one of your movies are not in one of them, you do try another one, and 2 or 3 minimum, you should find your movie within those 2 or 3 attempts. I'm just going to try Exodus and show you example on that now. It's one of our favorite ones, by the way, Exodus. I don't know why, but okay. So what you can do here is just search according to categories, or you can search in theaters. Another popular way to search is the search bar, which is what we normally do. Okay, so we can just go new search. Some of the old searches will be displayed on the bottom as well. I'm just gonna search, I don't know, just out of the blue, the Meg. The Meg was one of the most popular films this year. I think it was in the cinema, and it actually come out of the cinema after quite a few months. So yep, the Meg, and then you click done. Now what it's actually going to do now is actually going to search and show you which version of the Meg you want to watch, if there's more than one. As you can see, this one's got a slightly different name to it. That's, I don't know, got the word Meg in it, and these have got the word the in it, and that's probably why they're displayed. And the closest match is going to be on the top, which is the Meg. That's the one we're after. So I'm going to highlight it, click OK. Now just bear in mind, and it's probably best to remember this part, what it's going to do on the next screen now, it's going to show you how many people are streaming in 4K, how many in 1080p full HD, how many in 720p, and how many are streaming in standard definition. And that's just a total of how many people are streaming in total. Now just to also say, if you don't find anybody streaming at all, and all these boxes are 0, then it's probably going to be that you probably won't be able to watch it on that particular add-on right now. It's probably best to go back and go into something like Yoda or Incursion and try one of those. Another word of advice is, as you can see, most of these are 1080p. Now that is full HD. You can see they're all displaying 1080p. I think from the pop-up box, which was just before this, it was showing around about 9 or 10 movies in 1080p. From our experience, it's if you have a slightly slower internet connection, it's probably best not to watch in 1080p, because you're probably going to get a lot of pauses, freezes and lags, and you really don't want them to ruin your movie. So what I'm going to do is, what we always attempt to do is basically find a first server which is streaming 720p, and that's half HD, and then we will select that one. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. I think the top 9 servers are streaming in 1080p full HD. Now find my first one, which is streaming 720p. Now I think there's around about over 60 servers which were streaming all together. Now all of these servers are streaming, and you can select any one of them, preferably 720p, where you will have no problems. So what I'm going to do is, after the 1080p ones, I'm going to select the first one which shows 720p. F Movies is also a good one, that's from our experience, but this one will also work, Cartoon HD. I don't know why it's called that, but I'm going to select the 720p, highlight, and click OK. Another thing to bear in mind, on this screen you click OK once, but then please don't click it again. It has read your click, and it's doing its job if it doesn't do anything for a few seconds. If it brings the screen, you don't need to authorize anything, just click OK and that pop-up box will disappear. If it appears again, click OK, it will disappear. You might do that a few times before it plays the movie. It might give you those few seconds where you think, oh, nothing has happened, let me select a different one. But just be patient, let it do its thing. Sometimes it takes a few seconds to respond and make a start in loading or whatever it's going to do. Okay, now as you can see, this I would probably not class as a good server, as you probably noticed those few lags. Now if it carries on lagging, which it's doing now, what I would probably do is, what I'm going to do at this stage, and what I would ask yourself to do as well, this is a good example by the way, so I'm pretty glad it's doing this. I'm going to stop this stream here, menu button, just go to stop. There we go. And now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to select this Cartoon HD server anymore. I'm going to select the F Movies 720p next one. I mean, again, I could select any of the ones which are below, Free Movies, etc, etc. But we found that the F Movies is the one that works good. They're all streaming the Meg film, so this server was not very good. So I'm going to stop the stream, which I've done, and select the next one in the list, which is that one there, and click OK. As you can see, it's not doing anything for a few seconds, and then it's just started. So if it brings this pop-up screen, just click OK, it will disappear, and then after a few seconds it will start playing the movie. As they say, nothing comes free, but on Virgin and some of the other platforms, this is available. I think it's available for a hire for I can't remember how much it is now, because we're with the Virgin ourselves. As you can see, that's Virgin Media, and it's actually available for a hire. But on here you can watch it for free, but you have to just invest a little bit of time in doing what we're doing here. Right, that server's no good, that server's not played the movie. Now I'm going to select the third one. Usually you will not have to go this far. Normally if the first server is no good, the second one will normally be sufficient enough. But this, I would just say, it's a very good example for this video purposes, in showing you how to select the different servers if the one is not working, and then you find another one not working and another one not working. Okay, I would like to see how far this would go. This is also a server which is lagging, so I'm just going to stop the stream here, stop button, and I'm going to select the next one. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one at random. I'm just going to select number 14, F Movies Rapid Video 720p. Let's make that disappear. And again. There you go. I think this looks like a good server. It's got a pretty steady stream. Yep, that's a pretty solid stream. If I was selecting a movie to actually watch, I would probably just I would probably stick to this server, sit down and watch the movie. Yep, and just to also show you, as you can see, that's the full 1 hour 53-minute movie and the Meg. So yeah, that's how you watch a movie. I'm pretty glad that the first few servers didn't work on this particular movie. It's just a good example of how you can search between different servers to find the good one for your particular movie. So with the time, I think you would really get used to with the names of the servers. Like I mentioned, the F Movies is a good server. You would get used to the names of the servers. Hopefully, just by looking at them one day, you would be able to tell that this is a good server. It always works. Let's select that one as a first shot. So yeah, hope you enjoy your movies, and thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.